Hello, my name is Silent Gimmon, and I'm the owner of thetrustisyou.com. I want to teach as many U.S. business owners, U.S. entrepreneurs, and also 1099 income earners, and also U.S. investors how they can save on the U.S. taxes. I want to teach as many people about the Spendthrift Trust. So few people know about this. The Spendthrift Trust has been around since King Henry VIII started the Church of England. Yes, King Henry is the one who chopped off all their heads. So they went back to the Magna Carta and they said, no, you can't do this. It's contract law. It came to the colonies while we were still part of the United Kingdom. It's contract law. Our current tax code went into effect February of 1911. The only thing it's done, it's grown and grown and grown. Back in 1911, the super rich families, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, the Carnegies, and the Kennedys made sure they could save taxes. Well, if they can save taxes, we should be able to save taxes. My personal story is back in 2019, I was working full-time as a Medicare broker, and I wholesaled 7 properties nationwide and paid off $184,000 in debt. I was completely debt-free. Yay, Sally. Well, when my CPA called me in April 2020 and told me that my personal tax bracket went from 22% to 24%, yikes. I only had $50,000 for short-term capital gains in my bank account. Because my tax bracket went up, I owed the federal government $79,000 in short-term capital gains. Well, I learned something about taxes at that time. If you don't realize this, there are 7 different layers of tax brackets from 10% to 37%, and the more money you make, the more you pay in taxes. And then there's 4 ways to file your taxes: single, head of household, married jointly, and married separately. So my goal is to teach a little bit about the taxes to everyone and show them how they can save taxes. Now let me share my screen. I've talked about this before. This is a traveling nurse living in California. She's 29 years old. She uses her parents' address as her home address, and she does different assignments everywhere. She's doing very, very well. In 2023, she made over $400,000 net. Now we're using gross numbers because I want to show you how much you would save. She's at 35% tax rate, and her federal taxes would be $111,894. When it's times, I say you can save at least 90%. I personally have saved in 2022 and 2023, 92% on my federal income taxes. So again, most of my clients are between 90 to 95%. You're going to pay a small amount, but save a huge amount. So she saved $100,705. And in California state income taxes, she saved $34,017. So for a full year, she's going to save $134,722 in a year, or per month, $11,226 per month. She started this trust back in November of 2023. So she did file a 1041 tax return for November and December. That was part of the cost of the trust. And she still filed a 1040 tax return for the first 10 months of 2023. Now she does everything through her business Spendthrift Trust. She has a new EIN number. She has a debit card to that account. Her money comes into it. She pays her taxes through it and files a 1041 tax return. This is the business trust. If you are a U.S. business owner, a U.S. entrepreneur, or a 1099 income earner, you're going to save at least 90% in federal income taxes, and in 43 states no longer pay state income taxes. If you go out to my free class on the Great Discovery, www.sallygimmon.com, I have a chart that shows if you're filing single. Remember the 4 different ways to file your taxes? Single is the most expensive way. If you're filing single and making $80,000, how much you will save in all 50 states. If you're making more than $80,000, you'll save even more than that. Now, with the Spendthrift Trust, just to let you know, I work on behalf of a law firm that has the copyright on the Benson Financial Trust. Paul Benson was a Harvard law professor who 76 years ago wrote 5 different trusts: the business trust for U.S. business owners, entrepreneurs, and 1099 income earners, the beneficial trust for any and all U.S. investors. The 501s, the charitable trust for the 501c3 companies, the senior trust for anybody who's over 65, and the mineral rights trust if you have oil wells, coal rights, or shale rights. The beneficial trust for all investors, you're going to save the following 5 taxes, year after year, generation after generation. First off, you will no longer pay short-term or long-term capital gains. My story about I was a wholesaler and I had to pay too much taxes at 24% for short-term capital gains. You will no longer pay interest income taxes. If you are a passive investor, a forex investor, maybe you're doing subject to real estate, the BRRRR strategy. I personally have notes where I'm the paper in the house and people pay me their mortgage, creative financing or seller financing. You will no longer pay rental income taxes if you have short-term rentals like Airbnb, vacation rentals, 5 doors, 10 doors, 20 doors, multifamily, commercial property, or if you're doing arbitrage. Yes, you can take depreciation. Yes, you can do cost averaging, but I'll tell you more things that you'll save. Fourth tax, dividend income taxes. If you're in the stock market, if you're a day trader, if you're making dividend income, dividends on all your stocks, if you are doing options trading, commodities trading, or futures trading. And then the fifth tax you'll save is royalty income taxes. If you are an actor, an actress, an author, an artist, a musician, maybe you have copyrighted information, patents, you're in the NFT world, and anything else. My goal is to help as many U.S. business owners, U.S. entrepreneurs, U.S. 1099 income earners, and U.S. investors learn the secret of the rich. This is why I have my free class, The Great Discovery. It's my name, www.sallygimmon.com. When you go out to that class, you're going to get a 23-minute presentation. You're going to get 3 articles from Forbes magazine. You're going to get 2 pages of case law and that chart that shows you if you make $80,000, how much you'll save in every single state. Also, you'll get information on how to set up a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me so I can show you how much you'll be saving. I will send you that information and hopefully start saving you thousands of dollars every single year. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you learned something new and have a beautiful day. Take care. Bye-bye.